Alright, welcome back everybody u Penumbry Black Plague. V minulé epizodě v epizodě partu jsme měli boss fight s velkým černým dildem a našli jsme svého otce, který je tady, který je tam, jeho mrtvola, tady pozdravte, Howarde, pozdrav.
Hello.
Ok, díky za pozdrav. Jdeme dále. I barely even thought about my father's death. I guess I wasn't expecting to find him any other way. I was determined to complete his work, find an answer to the infection, and then contact the hive. Wow! Proč jsem v jeskyni? Wow! The fuck? Zero concrete pipe, probably used to the sewer. Jak se krčím? Takhle, oka. Tam vyskoč, ne? Jeňupe. Tak. Ej, a je to. Co to je za otřesí? To ještě něco? Tak. Oh! Oka, tak ten zapek se spawnul.
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
His story is practically gone. Poor guy looks like a nasty death. Co ti chceš říct, že jeho throat is gone, jeho krk je pryč? Si podřezal hrdlo nebo co? Každopádně on se spawnul. A artefakt. Já se k němu ale dostanu. OK, odsad se... A tak takhle se k němu dostanu. Strange artefakt? Tak.
You know, it really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet, not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
Ne. Já bych ještě něco řekl s tím, že je náš mozek malý, ale funguje dobře. To samé by mohlo platit o malých penisech, ne? Jo, slyším. Madrace. Fuck off. Fuck off. Ještě něco, nějaký item? Ne, dobré. Amabel už vidím. No, co říkám, že tam Amabel.
I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure. Well, it's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry. That probably wasn't funny, was it? No. I suppose not. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, cures, rescues, saving the world, also cliche, also ridiculous. Do you really think you're doing the right thing? Your morality is just a lasting stain left behind by religion.
Pravda. A cure. I had my doubts by then, but I didn't have much choice. I resolved to find Amabel and put things right. Oh, hej, jsem venku, já jsem konečně utek.
I'm not actually actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Huh. Very inefficient thing, your brain. Gives off lots of heat.
Já nemám zapalovač, ti jebe? No to je kurva skvěle. Tady je zapalovač.
I'd be asking myself in a gormless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious joke? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself.
V tom případě, když ani ty nevíš.
Please, don't get us killed.
V tom případě, že když ani ty nevíš, tak to skutečně kolapsovalo, spadlo. Čili ty se choď nasrat, už se našel cestu zpátky. Tak, ohřeju si mlíko aspoň. Kajebat. Hlavně nespadni tam, do toho ty hňupy. Au. Ale jako to vážně. I know. To nemůžu posunout? Pita zapalit nemůžu. Co můžu tak zapálit? Bylo asi těžko. Co silnějšího, vole? Že by tohle a toto? No, hurá, jsem chytrolín.
This charade, he's plastered all over your mind like a garish wallpaper. He wanted to die and we wouldn't let him. You know, he's kind of humming up the place, if you know what I mean. Weird smell. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go give you a memory of him a good kicking.
Co urobil? Tak je po ledu a jdu dovnitř.
Okay, so on the to-do list, find this damsel in distress, kill the bad guys, cure infection, save the world. Chances of success? Nil.
Jak to?
Chances of survival? Well, you've got old Clarence on board. That should speak for itself. Chances of you buggering things up royally? Almost certain.
Super, takže já jsem asi tady. A nevím, kudy mám prvně jít. Asi půjdu do dvojky.
You know, you turning up here is probably the second best thing to happen to me since I've been down here. I'm reserving first place for when we get out. So, I'm not big-headed enough to think you came all the way here just to rescue me. I wasn't lying though, I think I've worked out how to disinfect you. But, probably saw this coming. It's not quite as simple as all that. I had to engage the failsafe on the research rooms to seal myself. And that means we need a key card to get me out. One of the personnel, one of the infected ones, tried to get in with a card, but I don't know where it went. Look, I need you, and, well, if you do get me out, I'll give you the biggest hug of your life.
Super.
Christ! Go here, go there, fetch this, rub me a bath. Typical broad, atypical circumstances. You think fate has anything to do with this? Fate is merely the war cry of those too scared to think for themselves.
Tam byl nakažený, pičo, vole, s pickaxkou, vole, jak v Minecraftu, ty vole. Sice abych ho mohl dočnout, ale hej, I don't want to. S někdo vychutnával bělidlo? Abych tež mohl...
The archaic would never ask that employees work longer than the recommended 8-hour shift, but understands that enthusiasm for their work and dedication to the team may often motivate them to do so. Thank you for not
Hele, se
letting us
artefakt
down.
další, give me. Jsem ani nevěděl, že tam je ten artefakt. On nezatím. Tady je co dole. A teraz nevím, kud jdu. Takže tak. Oh. It's the thing. Já se vlastně tím utrčím. It stinks. Super. Co je nade mnou? A co to bylo za kouř? A zase kouř. Máme se další artefakt. Ony ty artefakty jsou všude. What?
Dark, isn't it? Echo! Echo!
No je tma.
Kinda empty. Now this is what it's like to be me, buried deep within the cavernous expanse you call a mind.
Oh.
You see, this is what puts me in such a bad mood. We spend all this time messing about with door codes, levers, human appendages, and it turns out at the blink of an eye, I can just block it all out. Whoosh! Gone. Just you and me on some kind of messed up holiday. You think I can conjure up some margaritas?
Možno.
No? Shall we get the hell out of here then? Well, it's hardly better, but it is more interesting. Just.
Něco je ve stěnách, sice nevím co, ale... Já tam raději teda... nejdu ještě. Ještě mrknu tamto teda. Taková baterie. What happened in here? No, něco se to stalo určitě. Co ale? To člověk nepozná. Nebo nebude vědět. Vypadá to, že ten pes šel tudma. Čili tam já se nedostanu vůbec. Čili já si teraz můžu otevřít tohle v klídku. Spousta krve, jak jinak. Baterie. Co potom máme? Wilbur Frisk Efficiency Report. Efficiency is 7 on a section by Elaf Carpenter. Carpenter, huh? Zní povědomě. Subject will be Frisk, Chief Overseer, Shelter, Research, okay, February. Ticho, prosím. 20. února. My assignment of Frisk begins. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Begins today. I have taken up station as his personal assistant, and my report will run for 6 months. Since taking over control of the facility from Brent Stefferson in 1980, Frisk has turned up precious few results, and I attempt to discover why. But deep down, having observed Frisk for 2 weeks, it seems my earlier assumptions may have been quite incorrect. He displays passion, efficiency, and above all, commitment to the cause. These qualities are ably demonstrated by his recent discovery of what is being called the Turn-Gain Tomb at the Prime Excavation. He has of course called for a full-scale investigation. 28. dubna, a small-scale epidemic has resulted from the opening of the tomb. This will be a perfect opportunity to fully observe Frisk's ability to deal with the high-pressure scenarios. 24. květen. The epidemic has developed beyond all control. There have been many casualties, and it's hard not to highlight Wilbur as a primary cause. 13. červen. Frisk has lost all control, while a number of survivors have fled and others have holed up themselves in a mess hall. Frisk has chosen to lock himself away in the canals with the remaining dogs for protection. I have had no choice but to follow him here in order to complete my report. Září se mi zdá. I've lost sense of time, but Frisk seems to almost be enjoying himself. He's become very close to the cannies. Every day he leaves the compound to forage for food in the main base, which he then feeds to the animals, despite a number of them being infected. October, říjen. Frisk has developed some strange symptoms. He's becoming sensitive to light. The slightest light scares him away. He also displaying almost animalistic tendencies. He's been digging out some of the walls and hiding behind them. Further, I suspect he may be sneaking out of the facility at night, possibly even into the mines. Some of the dogs have turned up dead. Entry Osum. I have been observing Frisk for some time now, and I believe I can conclude my report. Frisk displays outstanding efficiency through I am now forced to call his judgment into doubt. Despite plenty of rations remaining, I believe he may have begun eating the cannies. Entry 9. When I woke up this morning, there was a corpse lying on the floor beside me. I broke out the flashlight. Fearful Frisk may have been savaged or taken his own life. As I did so, I could not help but see. At the corner of my vision, Frisk fled, fleeing back into the shadows. The dead man was Dr. Roberts, a scientist. I was sure had escaped into the mines at the first sight of the epidemic. He had bite marks on his sides and looked like have been dragged some way in a dig. In addition, his tongue was missing. I will continue to observe Frisk while taking additional security precautions. Aha, takže ten Sapex Overture, co byl v té místnosti, tak byl odvlečen, a to byl Dr. Roberts. A čili to, co ho odvedlo, byl Wilbur Frisk, ale zmutovaný samozřejmě. Zajímavé, velice zajímavé. Tak. Tak, světlo jsem vypnul. A cestu má What the fuck? Death is final unknown, já jsem si to neuložil do piče. A ne, ono se to uložilo samo. Ok, tak to v tom případě zapnu zpátky. A já tu musím dát něco jiného než tady to, tam musím celkově zablokovat tu díru. Ale tady nevím, co je. Oh, tak tady je the thing. Judging from the claw and bite marks, I say another dog killed this one. Hopefully. Oni se poražili navzájem. Jak to tak vidím? I hope I've seen the last of these appalling things. Horrible. Aha. Fucking. Jesus! Face like happy? Ok, tak to nebylo moc dobré. Adam řekl, jeden zase se mnou vyjebával, že ano? Co jiného by taky mohl on dělat, ten kokot. Tak. Teraz by se ten pičus neměl jak dostat ven. Čili zase save. No, už nemůže dostat. No, dostat mě nemůže. Mě za 0% to musel vypnout. To bych se mohl dostat tady? Nebo jak? Ne, to ne. Piče, fix!
Blatant corpses! You lot must be programmed to just search out danger and throw yourselves head first at it. I'm starting to become seriously desensitized here.
Moment, v tom... Jsem ve světle chuju. Ok, ale vím aspoň jak na to. Oh hey. How you doing? Co to máš? Karta, dobré. Wow.
Whatever happened to good old bolts and padlocks? That's what I want to know.
His body's covered with bite marks and scratches. Kdo seš vůbec zač? Co seš za doktora vůbec? Glowstick. Tak a teraz se musím vrátit zpátky. Tak. A ten se podíl Kai zas. No nic, mám teda tu kartu. Research room written on it. Každá se vrátit teda.
So, wanna let her rot a few more hours, make her really appreciate this daring rescue attempt? Or shall we go let her out now? Make the most of her while she's vulnerable? Huh? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Eh?
There is no point in hiding.
Minul si chuju. Na, tu máš vole bělidlo. Napise chuju. Minul si, pičo. Jdu dovnitř. Tak, a jsem tady konečně.
Shelter Research Station is encountering technical
Ej,
difficulties.
světlice, dobré,
Please
díky.
have your personal cyanide capsule at the ready.
Já mám bouchačku u sebe, je to v pohodě? Mi stačí ta bouchačka, nebo... Co to je? To je ten smetek, já myslím, že to je nějaký ten. Nic, rozbité, ale píčovina. Ok, tak to je rozbité. No nic, já si myslím, že jako... To fakt, pilulky, kdo by házel pilulky? Fucking... už to droplo, fajné. A další pilulečky, díky moc. Co to je? Vorzá! Pičo, tak mám thumbnail docela dobrý. Tak. Co je tady? It's locked, small sign. This is Dr. Swanson's office. No nic. Já si myslím, že já tohle pro tento part ukončím. A příště se pokecáme s Amabel. Čili doufám, že jste si tohle video užili. Pokud ano, dejte like, pokud ne dislike. Klidně dejte odběr, komentujte to, cokoliv jen chcete. Jen to nenahlašte, prosím, protože... Proč byste to dělali? Nikdo nechce být čuraků, artefakt. Každopádně, tohle by bylo ode mě vše. Mějte se a čau.